Let me just say this really quick, that I have really manifested some amazing things, but not only. Hey, beautiful ones. Fran here, back with another video. So, again, you guys know the drill. Before we go any further, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Alright, so I have another video that I want to talk to you guys about. And I want to talk to you guys about manifestation and visualization. And I thought that what I would start doing is sharing some of the books and some of the things that I have read that has helped me on my practice. Now, the biggest book that I've read that has really been instrumental in me manifesting and creating my life has been the Bible. You guys know that. I talk about the Bible all the time, and I talk about a lot about how I went and I found the prosperity scriptures in the Bible. I followed all of the people that were millionaires in the Bible, looked at their lives. I did all of that first, and then I started looking at other prosperity teachings and ways to really help invoke and manifest things in my life. And I just have to tell y'all, let me just say this really quick, that I have really manifested some amazing things. But not only have I manifested some amazing things for myself and in my life, I have manifested things in my life that has helped me be able to help other people. And to me, that's so cool. Like, I've been able to sponsor people to come to our retreat in Jamaica. I have been able to give people things. You know, I'm not gonna go all into what all we do at Angels with Fran, but we do a lot at Angels with Fran. And I am so thankful that I have been blessed to do those things. And a lot of that has been from me actually really having a strong desire to help and to give more, but also creating and manifesting in my life. And I know that a lot of you will email me and you will talk to me about how you want to help your family and your friends, and you want to help other people. And I just want to tell you that I think that that is amazing, but before you can help anybody else, you have to help yourself. It's kind of like when they tell you on the airplane, like, put your mask on first, then put your baby's mask on, because if your mask ain't on and your baby's mask ain't on, you can't help your baby any further than that, right? So it's kind of like we feel like it's selfish, really, to get into a place where we're kind of like me first. And that's because a lot of us are givers. Like, I am a huge giver. And a lot of us are givers, so we feel bad when we are actually asking for things for ourselves. But just remember that you have to get into a place of being able to help yourself first before you can help anyone else. On my road to manifesting and creating, I have studied a lot. So I share a lot with you guys, things that I have studied, things that I have learned. I have been on sabbaticals where it's just been me and the Lord, face down, sometimes literally, sometimes not literally, face down, listening to the voice of spirit, asking questions. I have tons of notebooks and notes, and you know, it's a really amazing thing, but it's very simple and very practical. And when you start to look back over a lot of these prosperity teachings and over a lot of these manifestation teachings, really there's a lot of repetitive information, and that's kind of how spirit works. So it keeps repeating the information, kind of like you keep having the same experiences, you keep going through the same journey until you get it. It's the same thing with spirit. So it kind of repeats the information. Some people expand it, some people decrease it, some people just give it to you as they get it. So this is something that has been going on for years. Manifestation and creating your life has been going on for years. Many other cultures have been doing this for years. The practice of ask, believe, prepare, and receive. So one of the books that I read on my journey, and I will leave my book list below of all my books. I don't link a book in the books I love section until I actually read it and love it. If I read something that I really don't like, you guys probably won't hear about it. But if I really like it and I felt that it was beneficial to me, I will link it. I am an avid reader, but not only am I an avid reader, I am an avid Audible listener. But what I will do is I will do Audible, but I will also buy the book. So I have both. I have the hard and I have Audible. And I do a lot of Audible because when I'm working, I'm listening, and I'll have my book close by, or when I'm driving, I'm listening. I'm always doing things to expand my consciousness and my mindset. And reading is one of those things. I know that a lot of people will email me and say, well, Fran, I really don't like to read. You don't have to read. You can get Audible. I'll put a link there. They give you a free trial, some free books. And it's really not that expensive. And remember, you have to invest in yourself. It is important to do that. Okay, so let's talk about this book. I just want to share some stuff with y'all. I said that every video I did this month, I was going to let you guys know that I'm doing this giveaway, right? Giveaway information is in the video, Get Ready to Manifest. But I'm going to tell you guys the rules, and you can go back there and look, but I'll also leave them in the Dropbox. See, I'm being fair. Every Friday, we will pick one winner to bless Cashapp. We will send them a Cashapp blessing, and we will also send one person a week a manifestation kit. The manifestation kits are not yet on our website, so you can't buy them. We're gifting those, as well as we're gifting Cashapp. This is what you have to do to enter. You have to like and subscribe to this channel. Then you have to go over to Instagram, and you have to follow all of my Instagram pages over there. Angels with Fran, Speak It, Live It, Own It, Relax, Renew, Restore, and the Woo Woo Girl collection. I will put them all in the links below. If you don't have Instagram, that's okay. You don't have to create an Instagram account if you don't have an Instagram account. But if you're here watching this video, you do have to like and subscribe. And what we're doing is we're just putting people's names. We gather names, we put them in this box, and I don't grab them out. One of my team members grabs them out, and that's who gets it. I'm very thankful that we're able to do this. We post it in the community tab of the site, so you guys can see who we've cashed out, you can see who we've blessed with the manifestation kit, and you can see if it's you. But if you're following, you will know it is you. Okay, now let's jump into this book. The book that I want to talk to you guys about, can you see that, is Creative Visualization. Use the Power of Your Imagination to Create the Life You Want by Shiitake Gwen. First started reading this book, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is some amazing good stuff. As you guys can see, I have notes after notes after notes. I want to just kind of give you guys some highlights. But I also started teaching classes on this book because a lot of people would read it and they were like, I get it, but I don't get it. So I would do online classes on creative visualization. Now, I want to tell you something. A lot of people have a problem seeing it, visualizing it. This book will help you to visualize it. So, as you go through this book, there are so many things in this book, y'all. There are affirmations, like look at my highlights. Look, I mean, I've really studied this book. I have notes in this book. This book has been through it. You see that? I love this book. I love Shiitake Gwen. She is amazing. And one of the reasons that I love Shiitake Gwen is because she is very spiritualist based. She is really teaching you principles that we already know, but we have forgotten to use, right? That we already know that we have within us, but we have forgotten to use it. And this book really took my manifestation from 55 to 5,055. This chapter that I have marked here is a very important chapter. Don't y'all just get the book and go straight to this chapter. You need to read the book. It's about the Creative Visualization Notebook. Now, back when I was actually in divinity school and I was working at the prayer line, Yes, your girl used to work on the prayer line. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? I did. We were taught about a vision notebook, which is now much like a Pinterest, right? But it's kind of like your vision board, but it's your vision board that you take with you everywhere you go. She talks about vision boards. She talks about your affirmations. And in one chapter here, I wrote, what I tell you guys all the time, and I'm going to read it. You cannot be attached to the outcome of any goal. You must state what it is that you desire and release it. You can no longer allow the ego to be attached to what might or might not happen. Using affirmations reassures you that what you desire is coming. This is what I got after reading this particular chapter. This is a different chapter. And so what I do with my books is after I read, I start asking God for an understanding, right? I'm like, give me an understanding. Help me to understand what it is I need to know about this, how I can apply this to my life. I ask for a discernment around what I've read. And this book took my manifestation, I'm telling you, it took it to a whole nother level. I was one of those people that could not sit and meditate all the time. Like, if I was sitting, I wanted to pray. If I was sitting, I wanted to talk to God. If I was sitting, I wanted to talk to my angels. I did not want to just sit and close my eyes and listen. I wanted to really be active. It was very difficult for me to just sit still. So I had to learn how to do that. This book helped me to visualize things and not put so much pressure on myself to meditate it out, or not put so much pressure on myself to actually see it in a certain way. This book will change your life. This is one of many life-changing books that I have read. As you guys know, The Four Spiritual Laws is another one. I've talked about that in my experience with that book. I actually got to see Shataki Gwen live, and she is the most elevated, spiritually anointed woman I think that I've ever encountered. And she's amazing. She's an amazing teacher. So this is the book. Again, this is Shataki on the back. Can y'all see her? And this book is life-changing. So buy this book and then we will talk about it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.